Hello everybody and welcome back to another summer edition of the Bocho's Brother channel, where we open up Kickstarters and we look at D&D books and all kinds of role-playing games. As you can see, this could be the last episode of the summer edition, so bear with me. We got 2 boxes to open up. Let's see what we got here. Let's go ahead and see what we got. We're keeping it real. There could be traffic, there could be wind, all sorts of things. We're going to be opening today with this special pocket knife from the Northwest. For any of those fans out there, you recognize this place? There it is. Alright, let's go. Now I'm thinking this could be all part of the same thing. Otherwise, it's gonna be just as big a surprise for you guys as it is for me. I gotta make sure I don't cut myself here. There we go. Got that away. And in here we got some sort of bubble wrap, well packaged. All right, guys. This, my friends, is Symbaroum. Symbaroum from Free League Sweden. I saw somebody else's kind of book opening on this game the other day. You know, there's another dad out there doing the same thing I'm doing. There's about 5 of us. We're opening up packages, and he showed me Symbaroum, and I said, oh man, I just have to have it. It's got its own kind of system. It's got its own mechanics, but I got this one, which is the 5e mechanics, so I'll be able to easily you know, bring this straight into my current campaign with my guys who are running the 5e. And I don't know, we'll use stuff from this, maybe in Etheris, maybe in Grim Hollow, or we might start all new and go from the start. It's a player's guide. It's a game master's guide, and it is a bestiary. So we'll be doing a video on that at some point, but I think what you all came to see this time, and at least what I thought was going to be showing up today, was this package here, which was a Kickstarter. It's a Kickstarter that went along with the Monster Grimoire. Due to all that shipping trickiness, this was sent along at the same time as the Grim Hollow Monster Grimoire. And what's in here? Let's take a little look-see. Sun's coming out. It's time to celebrate. Celebrate good times. Come on. What's in here? Are you seeing this? Because I don't see it. Look at this! What's that? Is that a role-playing thing? Well, yes it is. This is a game that's by these guys called the Dungeon Dudes. The Dungeon Dudes. So I got my dude sunglasses on, and this is the Rat King, which is in their campaign. And it came as a little extra bonus to the Kickstarter for their game, which is in here. Holy smokes! Legendary Creatures miniature set. 5 plastic miniatures. Look at that. So here you have it, everybody. This is the Kickstarter for Drakkenheim by the Dungeon Dudes. It's come with this box. It's come with this little bag here. What's in the little bag? There's the coin of House von Kessel, Drakkenheim. Get a close-up on that coin there. That's super cool. It's got a good weight to it. Alright, you could give that out to players. And then you have in here these minis. I just got a bunch of new paints, so I'm going to be able to paint these minis of the legendary creatures. There is the Lord of the Feast, the Executioner, the Rat Prince, the Crimson Countess, and Lenore. So very grimdark, very eldritch, We have that, and I suppose let's just open this box, yeah? Let's get the show on the road before the storm sets in and gets it all wet. No, there's not going to be a storm. I think we're going to be fine. Alright. This is great. The Grim Hollow Monster Grimoire I got just the other day came in a similar fashion. Very high quality black box, made from kind of a ebon color here. It's an ebon black box. It doesn't reflect a lot. Dungeons of Drakkenheim. And let's just pop it open and see what's in here. Have your Kickstarters arrived? Have you received the Dungeons of Drakkenheim? Alright, inside the box. First thing, Factions of Drakkenheim pin set. Now, I've watched the Dungeon Dudes YouTube channel on several occasions, and I've watched their stream of their game about the Dungeons of Drakkenheim, which is quite a bit of fun. The whole story takes place around the city of Drakkenheim, which I'm going to place in my world of Etheris in Altenheim, I think, in the Burok Empire. And it's just this contaminated city, and you can learn a lot about it by watching their stream of their game, but this book is going to add a lot to that. Alright, check this out. We have the map of the city of Drakkenheim. Get a little perusal of this map here. This is the city that's been hit by these purple shards that have caused it to become kind of contaminated with this dark magic that we're going to learn all about through playing the game. So there's that. We have Magic of Drakkenheim card deck, so you can have your spells on the cards. You have the Eldritch Contamination cards here, which I love. I love any game that has contamination, insanity, madness. This will not only attack characters' hit points, but as they choose to become more powerful, perhaps by accepting contamination, by breathing in the toxic fumes or using these purple shards, they will get more powerful, but they will also start to perhaps develop some problems. Tentacles coming out from the shoulders or the neck, boils, a third eye. What will it be? We'll find out more as we look through here. Look, there's more. The great thing about these Kickstarters, you do them, and then kind of due to the shipping situation of the world and stuff, sometimes they'll take a year, maybe 2 years to arrive, and by the time you get them, you've kind of forgot what you've ordered, and so it's like a brand new kind of birthday present to open these up. Look at that, a fine leather Dungeons of Drakkenheim dice set. Check out the dice set. Hey, we're gonna have the mouse in there or not? We gotta have the mouse.
It wasn't
really?
in the picture.
I can put him back in the picture. I'll put him in front of the microphone.
Here.
Alright.
No,
That's perfect.
Now you can't even see the microphone. You should have done that in the beginning.
Alright, here comes some Eldritch Drakkenheim dice that are kind of the colors of that purple opal shard that's crashed into the city, and it comes in this leather pouch with a little something here. What is this little something? This says, issued by the Amethyst Academy. Warning. You have this warning here. Do not eat delirium. So delirium is the name of that purple shard opal stuff, perhaps from outer space. Number 2, do not fracture or break delirium. Number 3, do not touch delirium with your bare hands. Number 4, do not feed delirium to animals. Number 5, do not expose delirium to fire, electricity, water, or children. Always use protective gear such as gloves and goggles when working with delirium. Expect occupational hazards. So cool, that little rendition. So we're pretending then that these are delirium dice. So handle them with care, handle them with gloves, and man, we'll see what happens next. We have inside the box a tactical map set, which has a map for what looks to be around 20 locations in the city. There's like the Court of Thieves, the Cosmological Clock Tower, there are the Walls of Drakkenheim. These are great. We're just getting back to playing in person now, so having a map set like this is really nice to be able to just put out on the table. And I believe it comes with a PDF as well, so if you're using an online set, you could get the maps online and put them in something like Owlbear. Here we have the Dungeon Master's screen. So let me get out my trusty knife here. Little trusty knife. You see how that works? From Bellingham, Washington. You don't want to damage the product as you're opening. You know, you're doing a grand opening. You can't be nervous about it. You can't get too excited. And you got to just take your time, you know. And look at this. Look at this. Now I'm the Dungeon Master, in case you didn't notice, but Dungeon Master will put up a Dungeon Master screen to keep the die rolls and everything secret behind it. So that's kind of the image my players will be getting. And then inside there's a lot of important information in here that I can just get to for quick information on perhaps delirium or these levels of contamination and what have you. So wow, everything's just awesome. Just way more than I expected. When I was going to open things up today, all I remembered was I was getting this book here, the Dungeons of Drakkenheim. And so getting all this other stuff as a surprise is just such a treat. Dungeons of Drakkenheim. Incredible. Eldritch horror is being fought off by this lone warrior. He's some sort of a wizard warrior. And perhaps one of his companions has become contaminated so much that he has now joined the forces of the Eldritch. Nightmares in the city. Whoa, that's my neighbor's big old Cadillac. So it's a good thing I'm opening now and not talking, because that would be really loud. So I'll just let you enjoy this art here for a second while I read a little bit about what's here on the back. It says, Drakkenheim is no more. An eldritch storm of falling stars devastated the city on that woeful eve, leaving behind a meteor that would have lasting effects. 15 years later, Drakkenheim is a dismal urban wasteland, contaminated by otherworldly magic and haunted by hideous monsters. Fantastic wealth, lost knowledge, and powerful artifacts lie ready for the taking by adventurers brave or foolish enough to venture into the ruins. However, even those who survive the dangers of Drakkenheim may not return unmarked by its terrors. Awesome. So listen guys, this is just the grand opening, but let me know in the comments below if you would like. I can do a little review, a flip through, and we can look at this together and see what is going on in this city of Drakkenheim and in this campaign guide. So once again, thanks for stopping by to the Bochos Brothers channel. This is our last episode of the summer edition, so I'll see you later on this fall for some more live Dungeons and Dragons reviews. Until next time.